Hello there, it's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com. I've got my blue gloves on, and we are gonna open this box, which, unless I'm really mistaken, has a lot of trading cards in it. Mostly, though, sports cards. So if you don't like sports cards, you probably aren't gonna like this video much, or it won't be that interesting to you. Anyway, uh, these uh, yeah, so I bought this set because my brother, who I've talked about before on the channel, uh, has kind of agreed to try and do a video with me. I don't know if we can. He lives in Minnesota and I live in Los Angeles in California, so it's going to be tough, but I think I have a setup now involving like routing Zoom audio back into OBS. It's crazy, but it kind of works, and I think we can do a video together. And as I said before, he's kind of an expert on WWE, really all wrestling, and pretty much all racing, but mostly big focus on NASCAR. So there's going to be a lot of WWE in here, and then some NASCAR and some one. And yeah, anyway, so that's why I titled the video David Adams Weirdest Order. So I got this box from David Adams Card World, which is one of the big online retailers. The other one probably being Blowout Cards. Maybe Silver City Collectibles is up there too, but those are kind of the big ones. David Adams probably the biggest one. Their prices are not always the best. Blowout Cards usually has slightly better prices. Sometimes they're exactly the same. But David Adams has some really cool reward programs. And I don't get paid for this video. It's not that kind of reward. What I mean there is, like, if you order a certain levels of product, you can get free things. So first you need to get over $200, which I did with this box, to get free shipping, and then you get it like 3-day free shipping. I bought this on Memorial Day, literally on Memorial Day, and I had it at my house by Thursday. So very fast, very fast shipping, which is great, and free shipping at that once you get over $200, which is super easy. Like, that's one hobby box most of the time. I bought a ton of stuff in here, but that's because I'm well, I buy the cheap stuff. So I titled it The Weirdest Order. I don't know if it really is or not. They probably actually have weirder orders than this, but as I unbox this, you're just going to keep thinking, what, huh, what? It just gets weirder and weirder. So first we'll just get the tape here cut. I have the box upside down, so if the packing is kind of weird, it's not their fault. I tipped it upside down because I didn't want you all to see my address again. My address, just drop on by. We can break together. Don't worry about that. Don't cut towards yourself with a knife. Okay, there we go. This is a big box too. This barely even fits in my filming area, as you can see. Let's see if I can get it kind of opened up here, and we can start taking some stuff out. Maybe, well, here, I'll just open it a little bit more. You can kind of see what that looks like all packed up. And then I'm going to put it on the ground and bring things out one at a time to show everyone what's in here, okay? All right. So first up, got the 21-22 Marvel Annual. This is a blaster box. I can't remember exactly how many cards. I guess 5 cards per pack, 6 packs per blaster. So this is kind of another Upper Deck product. I bought this basically because I really like the Metal Universe set they do for Marvel as well comics. And so I figured I would try one of their like more commodity retail sets. That's sort of what this is. So this annual comes out every year. This is last year's, and it's sort of I don't know if it's the lowest end retail product, but I think it's pretty low on their retail list because this box is like $20 or something new. That doesn't mean the cards are bad. Like, they look great, and I'm sure they'll be interesting cards. It's just that this is overprinted and doesn't have serial numbers or autographs, and nothing. It's not that kind of a set. It's more of just you love comics, you love the cards. That's this kind of thing. So that's one thing we've done. Let's see. Okay. So then this is UFC Panini Chronicles. So Chronicles, you'll see a lot. I bought a lot of that particular brand, and I really like this one because as an archivist, my interest in this hobby is kind of like seeing everything. You can probably tell from the channel and what you're looking at here and what I just did in 10 minutes ago. I look at everything, right? Anything trading card related, I'll take a look at it. And so, but Chronicles is a very interesting set because rather than just having one, like one type of card in it, it has a little bit of every single type of set that Panini produced in that year. So you'll find cards in here from the Prism line, you'll find cards from the Optics line, from the, I think it's like 20 different sets of cards mixed into here. So every card you pull is going to be a different, and not just different character, like a different person, it'll be like a completely different set of cards. So you'll pull like a Prism, and then you'll pull like a retail one. It's going to be awesome. So that's why I really like the Chronicles sets. They are not probably the best one to buy if you're looking to get big hits or anything. They're just not going to be in here because it's like the leftover cards from the previous year. But if you're like me and just want to see as many different kinds of cards as you can, this is the way to go, Chronicles. So yeah, UFC, these are not wrestlers. These are like people who kick and punch fight. I've never watched it, but yeah, anyway, the UFC cards, if you get the I feel like the latest Prism release of them is worth a lot. You can get some very good, like I've watched breaks where people have pulled $10,000 cards out of those, not from this box, but from UFC generally. So UFC cards is a big market. It's just that this Chronicles set is not really going to give you things for that. It could, like, there could be autographs in here and things, but they're unlikely to be the best or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, that's kind of my understanding of this product. So let's keep going. Okay, so here's another one. So like I said, my brother loves NASCAR, so I decided to get a Chronicles from Panini's NASCAR set. So Topps owns the F1 license, and Panini has the NASCAR license. So they produce tons and tons of cards. And so here you can kind of see, you can get like the Don Ross, you can get Vision, Magnitude, tons of different types of cards in here. Again, not one set. Every card will have a different design, maybe even a different material. Like there's going to be PVC cards, paper cards, chrome cards, all sorts of stuff in here. So yeah, that should be fun to open, and he'll actually know. He probably knows who those. I don't know who those people are, but he probably knows who they are. Let's see. And it actually says we're gonna get one autograph or memorabilia in here, so that'll be interesting. I don't know if that will happen, but oh, maybe. So there you go. That's not a racing one. What else? Bring out. All right. So yeah. Okay. So let me clear this space because I think that's it for like small things. The next things are kind of big. Well, I need more space to look at them. So yeah, F1. Okay. So F1 is huge. I'm talking like massive. Like they make like those flawless sets that cost $10,000 new, and they have like one card in the box. That's the kind of level that this F1 product can get to. I enjoy the racing myself, so I'm fine buying these. But these are 2022 sets. I'm not going to invest heavily in 2020. I'm waiting for 23 to come out. But I did buy at least one pack of each sort of level, right? Bought a box of this one because you can cheap, and I'll show you the last level. I already had this before. This is Turbo Attacks, and there's YouTube channels that focus exclusively on each one of his products or all of these products. So there's actually a guy in the UK who collects this and has like a complete full set, like complete set. Really good videos. I might link to it if I remember. But anyway, what I want to do with this, not now, but eventually, is do a comparison video, because this is one of each level of product that Topps made in 2022 with the F1 license, right? This is what they made. This is everything they made. So you've got the Turbo Attacks, which is the lowest end retail product. A whole box of this was $30, and you get 10 cards in a pack. I think there's 24 packs in this box. Yeah, 24 packs in this box. So yeah, you get a lot, right? Turbo Attacks is kind of an interesting thing because it's low-end retail. It's also kind of a trading card game a little bit. You'll see if we ever open them that like the cards have defense and attack values on them, and you can kind of play a game. I think there's rules online for it. Most people don't. They just collect. And even though it's a retail set, there are autographs can be in here. And tons of different types of parallels. I can't remember them all, but the autographs aren't going to be like real autographs. I think they're just printed on the card, but they become, they're the top cards in this set, this low-end retail. So then moving up to the next step, you have Topps F1, which looks very similar to this, but it's missing one word. It's missing that word Chrome, right? It's because this doesn't have the word Chrome. This is the next tier of retail product. I think in the US, this is the lowest retail price. I think this is only sold in the UK, maybe. Yeah, maybe only the UK and Canada. So maybe US doesn't sell this, but you can buy this anywhere in the US. Even Bullpen LA has boxes of this sitting around you can buy. So you can just walk into the shop and buy them. But anyway, this is the next level up. So this is sort of the non-chrome box. You can buy a full hobby box of this for $40, get 24 packs. You get 10 packs in this, which is awesome, I think, at least for ripping fun. And, there's decent stuff in here. Like these are going to be retail packs, not hobby packs of this level. So it's not going to have as good of odds, but there still are relics and autographs down at this level too. Not as good as the ones here, but at this level. And then these cards rarely sell for much. So on eBay, you're not going to find $10,000 cards in this box. But it'll be fun to sort of look like how much, because it's like twice the cost of that, right? So, and then we move up a little higher. This is, again, twice the cost of this. And this is Chrome Light. Oh, man, how can you tell? Oh, they look so similar. I'm completely unsure how to tell from this. I think this could tell me if I look this number up. But otherwise, I can't. Or maybe David Adams sent me the wrong thing. I don't know. I was expecting to get a light pack because so there's Chrome and there's Chrome Light, and Chrome Light hobby boxes are like $100, and these are like $300 for the top end Chrome. I bought this pack for $17, and I paid $7 for this one. I wanted a light, like I said, but I think they sent me a full one. I'm going to pause the video, actually, and see if I can figure it out. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go do quite a bit of research, actually, to figure this out. It's not easy. I don't know why Topps made this so hard. Or else I could be just completely missing something, but I don't think I am. And from what I saw online, it really didn't seem like it either. Probably says somewhere up there. But anyway, these both are hobby packs, and they're both Chrome. But this one with the 9.2, this is light. And I paid $7 for this, I think. And this is... it has a 925, right? This one is full hobby, so I don't know if that makes any sense, but not light hobby. So like I said, hobby box of this almost $300, hobby box of this $100. It's like maybe $260 for this. You get 4 cards in each, and the difference is going to be odds, and we'll go over that when I get to like making the long. I've already made a really long video about these, so now there'll be an even longer video about this later. But I'll go over the odds on this, and you'll see how like you pay more for this, but you have a much better chance of pulling good cards than this, even though both of these have theoretically exactly the same cards with slight different. There are actually some slight differences. There's exclusives here and exclusives here. But anyway, that's for later. We'll do this later. This is F1. And yeah, we'll go through all the F1 levels. And then finally, for what my brother I think actually wants to do tomorrow, is you might remember we opened this for Cards and Coffee once and opened a few packs and got some interesting stuff out of it. It sort of was the motivation for everything else I bought here. So here is a 2022 Chronicles again. So again, what we're going to see in here should be many different many different types of cards, right, from the 2022 year. And these will be like proper WWE superstar type cards, right? Like, I don't know these people, but the almighty Bobby Lashley, I guess, is kind of famous. I'm sorry, I don't know. My brother isn't here now. He would be able to tell me. Whereas this is like, he was saying this is like kind of training camp people in here. He said the UK side is actually legit, but the NXT group is more like training camp. This should be regular ones. And Chronicles again, so we'll see a little bit of everything. Then I wanted to get a straight up Prism Blaster box. So this is sort of the highest tier that they make. I don't know, it's confusing because there's like 5 or 6 different kinds of Prism even. There's like first off the line and all this kind of stuff. But I think this is sort of the higher end cards that they make. It's a blaster, so it won't have as good of odds as a hobby. But it should be it should be kind of interesting. And again, we'll see superstars in here, right? Like not training people, actual people. My brother would know. Maybe even you'll know. And then, because you know, we're the archives, we want to compare things. I actually picked up a WWE 2021 set from Topps. So this happened in 2022. The license for this trading cards went to Panini. So Panini got it in 2022. That's what these are from. Topps had it before then, and Topps made hundreds of sets. There's so many different choices. Like I tried to pick the latest one here, but I don't even know if I did it right. I think this Leshy guy is on both, so maybe I got the right set. But this is Topps's version of they're like top end cards, right, from that year. And then let me put this here. I'll show you then the kind of the last one I got, which is interesting because it's a cube, right? This is another Panini product. Again, they just got this license in 2022 and they printed a ton of stuff. There are so many different sets. But this is an actual hobby box. This is not a blaster. It's small, but it's not a blaster. So it should have full odds for this Revolution set in it. And Revolution is kind of from what I can tell, their higher end retail product. Though it's not the high end by any means, but I think it's a little bit above, well, definitely above that, but some other things. And then because this is a full hobby box, we should actually get, you know, I don't think there's guarantees on this, but we should get pretty good odds of what's in here, right? Like there's no guarantees, and these cards look amazing. Like I looked at them online. The reason I got this costs $70 for this is pretty expensive for me, but the cards look awesome. And honestly, if they're as good as they look online, I've already kind of got a pre-order in for 2023's version of this. I would cancel it if they're horrible, but I'll keep that pre-order. These are great because that sounds awesome. So here's that. Okay, yeah, and so that's everything. Except, like I was saying, the reason I ordered from Dave and Adams this time, and I'm really happy I did, is they give you something for free. And so in this case, they gave me a pack of Allen and Ginter 2022 Topps baseball cards. And so if you remember, I had just done a break with Bullpen LA and got these Bowman 2023 Chrome cards from Mega Box. This was free. So when you order a certain amount, they just give you a list of things. You can pick what you want from it. And I picked this as my free thing, and so they threw it in the box. We'll open this maybe Oh, we can maybe open it at the end of this video. Well, we're kind of at the end of this video. So let me put the wrestling stuff away. And you can take a look at this pack. Okay. So what do you think? Is that a weird order? Was that a weird mix of things? Person packing that box, what were they thinking? Who was ordering this mix of products? And then getting like the baseball for free? Like what? Super strange. But that's what we do here at the archives. We want to look at everything, and that's the easiest way to look at everything. Go on Memorial Day when everything's on sale. All that stuff was like clearance priced, totally on sale. I'm kind of sad because the F1 box actually is lower now. I got it for 20, and now they're selling it for $14. So if it's good, I'll buy another one, but I doubt it's good if they're selling it that low already. Again, that's the low-end retail products. You're not going to find great cards in there. So what is this? This is Topps, Allen, and Ginter. I think it's kind of like their old-timey cards, but it has modern players on it, is kind of my understanding. So there's what we have. And let's see what's in here. Okay, yeah, so that must be right. It's clearly like, I can tell it's like it feels neat. It's like old paper, it feels like. I'm not sure how they're doing that. That's so weird. So, sorry that you can't, obviously you can't feel this, but the feel of these cards is unique. I've never felt a card like that before. But whatever they're doing in this set to make it sort of feel old is working. And I would not have bought this set. Like, that's not the kind of thing I would have bought. Except that, like I said, Dave and Adams gives it for free when you order certain levels. So I was like, I want to see what that's like, and I picked it up. So I think these are like current players, but like I said, on this kind of old-timey paper, an old-timey look to it. They barely fit in these sleeves too. I think you probably actually want like 55s or something for these. And they fit, but it's really a tight fit in there. Okay, so this is Brett. Brett. George Brett, I guess. I don't know anything. I know nothing at all about baseball. I'm just kind of really impressed by the feel and quality of these. I mean, Topps always makes a great product, but this is also just fantastic, I would say. So here's something different. I guess it's a kind of maybe like a famous moment, or yeah, banner season. So 1995. Maybe these are the Braves, maybe? Yeah, the Braves. Okay. So that's interesting. I guess if you're a Braves fan. There's no foil or anything on this. It's very like old-fashioned in its tech as well as its paper stock. And impressively so. Like, I get the impression they were going for that and they nailed it. And I think this brand is one that they print each year. Gosh, these don't want to go into sleeves though, especially this one. Okay, I'm not going to grade these or anything, so it's fine if they get a little messed up. So this is neat. I'm not sure what to do with this because it's so tiny. I guess I'm going to sleeve it, even though that seems silly. I also don't know what this is. I guess it's a miniature version or something. I'll have to go pull the set list and figure out what this is. I assume we get one in each pack because there's no way I pulled something cool or anything. That never happens. That is weird. That's weird. Like it. I like weird. And then here we've got Roman, I guess. This card has a little bit of a bend to it down there. I guess this is just another base card, I think. I was just reading the top of the pack and it says, I'll hold it up. It says 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, okay, perfect. And then, so yeah, the mini cards come in. So yeah, there's nothing special here. This is just regular cards. But I'm happy to have them. They're a really neat addition, I think, to the archives, especially you put them next to, you know, like these super modern chrome baseball cards, and it's like such a different look to them. Anyway, the video is getting kind of long, so that was unboxing this. Hope you enjoyed it. A lot of weird stuff. And David Adams, if you got a weird order, let me know. I'll try and do better next time. All right, see y'all soon.